An employee at a Starbucks has been suspended because of the way they labeled the cup for a black customer. They wrote monkey on it. You can see a picture here, because the thing about doing this particular sort of thing is that it's written down and you can't deny that you did it because it's written down. So the actual customer's name is Monique, responded to this saying, my heart just drops. It was one of those in the moment things where your heart just drops and you're just like, what? She says that she initially got the cup and just engaged with a barista, a guy, to try to get to fix the drink, which they had also made incorrectly, by the way. That's a much more minor issue. He was immediately very combative and argumentative. I don't know that exact situation. I don't know if he knew about the monkey thing written on it, but she eventually says, why am I the only black person in the store and monkey is written on my cup? At that point, he just shrugs and told her it was a mistake, which I agree in a metaphysical way, it was a mistake. Was it the sort of mistake that he's asserting it was? I don't know. We're gonna get to the consequences, but Brett, what do you think?
As a person named Brett, whose name is frequently misheard as Brent, Greg,
Brant,
Brad. When my name appears wrong on the Starbucks cup, it usually is still a name. Yes. It's not another, like a word. It's not a word. It's a name. And so that, I think, for me, as I try to just dole out benefits of doubt, that's the line it crosses for me. Because either way, like, you have to look down and type in the name. And when you do that, you get a chance to like have, wait a minute, maybe I misheard this.
Yeah.
But it seems like you're associating, plus getting it wrong, plus being combative, as opposed to like if anyone who wasn't wildly racist made that mistake, I would argue they would be like, oh my God, here are my heartfelt apologies. That was wildly inappropriate. Yep. I am so sorry, and here's $20 of my own money for Starbucks gift cards because that was horrible. Not.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, like you could miss. I bet they mishear and misprint names all the time. But as you say, they're names. And if, like, how could you be so not conscious of, like if they were to mishear my name and write J or something, that's one thing. But like, I'm Italian. If they wrote Luigi or something, you might have thought you heard Luigi or whatever. But like maybe Czech or something. Like they didn't put Monica. If they'd done that, maybe they misheard. Maybe the espresso machine is going off. They don't know. You have to consciously type in an animal species instead of a human name. Anyway, this is consequential. Starbucks corporate representative confirmed that the incident did actually happen. They did say though that the store was a franchise. I don't care, and I don't know why anyone would. Aren't most of them? I don't know. Who cares? I know that they're gonna say that. I don't care.
That's my favorite part of the story.
Don't they do training from the franchise?
Listen, and the name is like Impeccable Foods. It's impeccable like brands, peckable, yeah. Definitely peckable today.
There's some pecks, yeah, there. Anyway, they said they've investigated the incident. They believe their employee mistakenly labeled your cup in this way. Regardless, I understand the hurt and frustration this has caused you. I don't understand it to the extent where I don't put in that BS cover for the employee. I'm still gonna do that, but I understand it on some level. So the employee has been suspended, and going forward, you will not be able to enter the word monkey into their system company-wide as a possible name for an order. They said that there are other terms that you can't use, but they're not gonna tell us which.
Oh my God, yeah, I knew.
Consequence?
That's a favorite thing of high school kids is to say, my name is Seymour Butts. And I'm sure that happens a lot. But I think the best thing to do for Starbucks is honestly to give Monique a $1,000 gift card to like Caribou Coffee, to some rival chain, so that the money doesn't come back, that it costs them a customer and benefits a rival. I think that's exactly what and how does that hurt Starbucks to do? It's so hurtful. It's more hurt. I mean, it's already hurtful. It adds to the hurtfulness if the corporation shows up and does something as insulting as that, to be like, well, actually, you should take it up with Impeccable Foods because you understand the way franchising works, right?
Yeah, and they couldn't just do one cover thing. We totally understand. Our heart goes out to you, but it wasn't us, it was them. And also, they didn't do it on purpose. I get that you're offended, even though they didn't do it on purpose. So there's kind of something wrong with you, but we totally understand. Like, this is how not to write an apology. Anyway, and by the way, it's Starbucks. I thought they went through that period where they were gonna be having conversations about racial justice and everybody had been trained and everything. How's that working out?
For more political news, breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.